Hey people of the internet, my name is Cassandra and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to a movie. I heard about this movie called The Forgotten. It's a 2004 movie. I don't know anything about it, but I heard that it starts off fairly normal and then gets kind of escalates more and more into batshit crazy territory. So today we're going to be reacting in real time to that. Please ignore my glasses. I know they're broken and it looks weird, but I will be fixing them soonish. So it stars Julianne Moore. It's not like a nothing production. The synopsis was this woman lost her son and she finds out that she had made up a bunch of memories about him. If that's the synopsis, then what crazy thing happens that is even crazier than that? Or is that the crazy part and they just put it in the synopsis? Because it would kind of suck if that's the most crazy part, and which it kind of is, but it would kind of suck if that's the most crazy part and it was spoiled for me because it's right there in the synopsis of the movie. Sam. That's the son's name. I don't really know, if you lose your son, your 8-year-old son, no less, seems to me 14 months is not that long. I wouldn't be thinking, that she's not dealing with her grief well enough. That is the father? I'm not sure. I have a hard time recognizing faces. Oh, I love that actress! I forget her name. One sec. Yeah, Jessica. Jessica, I think it's Hetched. I'm not sure how to say her last name. Anyway, yes.
Jim says I have a death grip on the past.
Well, I think that's ridiculous. I'm sorry, but my grandparents lost a child, and still to this day they grieve, obviously it happened over 40 years ago, so it's not the same, but it's kind of weird that they're acting like she's they're acting like it's out of the ordinary for her to still be dealing with depression and sadness when a mother just lost her child. 14 months, that's not even a year and a half. That's crazy to be oh, you need to let go of the past. What?
What's wrong?
I had my coffee.
No, not today.
No, I just had some.
I offered, but you said no this time. Last time you had a cup.
Okay. I see what's happening. It's called The Forgotten, but things are disappearing. Memories or real life things are disappearing and she's remembering. I don't know.
Sometimes the mind needs help in letting a thing go.
You expect me to let go of my son?
Okay, again, it's she's, usually I would say yes, when you're grieving, it is important at some point to accept, you always have to accept what has happened, because if you're, living in denial, you'll never be able to grieve fully. But I don't think she's living in denial. She seems to be, for a mother who lost her young child, she actually seems to be pretty well-adjusted to me. I mean, she's forgetting a bunch of stuff that seems to be some plot hook that's happening, but in my life, that's perfectly normal. I have ADHD, so I don't know, I cannot imagine the pain of a mother losing a child that young, and basically then having the whole world acting like, you are unreasonable for grieving for too long. I don't think I think that her revisiting memories of her son at her dresser every day for like a few minutes is actually a good coping mechanism. I mean, she could be completely unable to function, unable to get out of bed, and I'm sure she was at some point, but like, she could be still there, and then I would say, yes, if you're unable to function in society still after a year, then maybe, you do need to, like, learn to accept what happens or whatever. But if you're, like, able to function and you're just living with depression right now, and you're able to feed yourself, you're able to, she's obviously, I think they're trying to go for a slightly disheveled look, but look, she has a necklace on, she, like, clearly has, like, makeup on, she's taken a shower, like, she's not, like, unable to care for her base needs. I don't know. I'm, like, 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes into this movie, and I'm already, like, I feel gaslit for her.
What's the book?
Psychotic women and the men who love them. No, I'm kidding. It's a children's book.
See, she's making jokes, like existential jokes, but still jokes. She had a psychotic break, I guess, after, which makes sense to me, but if there was ever a reason to have a psychotic break... Oh, he's not in the picture anymore.
You have to calm
Yeah,
down,
I want the
Ellie.
picture of the three of us. What'd you think? That I wouldn't notice?
So it really is like things disappearing. I mean, they're gonna say that she is inventing memories, but that's not true. Like, unless we were seeing through her point of view, but as a viewer, we saw that she did have the three of them in that picture, so.
Would you want to come home with me? Just live over there.
Good night, Ash.
You do know me. Well, that's why you won't come home with me.
Okay, so the son was in a plane crash. We saw that earlier. His wife was also in that plane crash, and I guess they know each other because of that. Either his wife or his daughter, I don't know. But he doesn't remember her. Everyone's, like, forgetting. I don't know what's... I mean, this is, like, a weird, like, sci-fi thing. I'm kind of excited. People say that it gets, like, crazy. But I like... I'm into this stuff, man. Is he unaccompanied minor? That's why he passed away, but they weren't there with him. Okay, she has the pictures, so that's definitely proof that he was that age at some point. But the pictures are gonna disappear, or maybe the pictures stay. Or, I don't know. This was his bedroom. Okay, so she does her little ritual where she puts all of his stuff. And this is kind of a really common thing in other cultures, too, to have a little shrine to the deceased. Okay, all her photos are gone, so... I swear to God, I feel gaslit for her. I'm like, oh my God, I cannot imagine having people telling you your son, like, whatever.
Jim Peretta, please. I was so good with the photos and the...
Yeah, she definitely had a psychotic break, but
You still...
I still think that it's ridiculous.
You want to make me hate you.
The way that they're kind of treating her, or at least the way that it seems like she was treated before. If you genuinely forget there, and you think that your son was younger when he died, or that he whatever, that then I would understand not treating her that way. But before this, assuming that everyone was in the know.
Oh, my child. My my Sam.
Tilly, there was never a Sam Peretta. You never had a son.
Okay, this is not the way to go about this, by the way.
Tilly, I was hoping we could do this without hospitalizing you.
Why? If someone's having this much of a psychotic break, why would you not do this in a professional setting? You can't just break the delusion like that. It can literally lead to them just...
There are photos that he didn't take.
Oh, honey.
I'll show you.
There's gonna be nothing in that box because
this.
something is going on with the
And this.
world. And now I feel stupid. But I don't believe it. Something is happening with the world. She's gonna go get newspapers from that day to check if there was a plane crash.
How could it not be in any of these?
You sure the date? What are you trying to find?
6 Brooklyn children feared dead in missing plane.
How long did he stay with her thinking she was delusional? Because I think that if he did stay with her thinking she was delusional for 9 years, that is commitment.
You drinking?
No, I just wanted to talk to you.
About what?
Your daughter.
I don't have a daughter.
She's like a glitch. Everybody else forgot, but she didn't.
Hi, Carl Dayton, National Security Agency. Tully Peretta, we're taking custody.
The government is involved?
You'll verify.
Hi, Dad.
I remember! Get him off the damn door! Get off me! She's right!
She's the only one who remembers whatever. And the feds are like trying to make this thing. Oh, that guy's in on it. They're trying to hide something. Oh my god, it does get batshit real fast. I thought it was like a supernatural event, but it's like a government thing.
But then I thought, how could the government erase our memories? It's just not possible.
Isn't it?
I had a son, you had a daughter, they had lives, they died, and everyone besides us believes they never existed. What could do something like that?
Is this aliens? Is this? Oh my god, this does get batshit crazy. And so it's not just a government cover-up, it's also an alien abduction.
I don't know.
No. Goddamn editor. Why are you so pissed at me?
You okay?
I didn't see it coming.
My door.
Oh, that scared me.
Hey, we need to talk to you!
Come on. I know you want ambiance, but light your set a little bit. I can't see what's happening. And of course they're all dressed in black, because why wouldn't they be?
What do you see? Nothing new?
Yeah, the field's clear.
Okay, hook up with us.
Okay, we're coming back to you. What's your 20?
Yes, that is definitely how you would escape the FBI. Just hide in a bush. Don't talk to your psych when you're on the run. He's gonna say, hey, she's a danger to herself or others, and so that means I need to report where that she called, or whatever. I feel like drinking definitely didn't help you remember your daughter, though. Just saying, you wanted to forget what happened, right? So that's what happened. You forgot. It's a cautionary tale. Don't drink away your memories, or you'll forget everything that has ever happened to you in your life. How many times did he turn around to wave at her? How many shots did this poor kid have to do just waving at her? Quest Air. Who is this guy? He's one of the aliens. The movie is like, and this is not the movie's fault, this is fully the fault of the thing I'm watching it on, but it keeps buffering so much, it's driving me nuts.
Now, how can two people remember two different children if they never existed?
I like her. And I love the lipstick they gave her. It really suits her skin tone, and it makes her eyes pop.
We gotta get out of here. Out of the city, at least for tonight.
Yeah, they won't be able to follow you out of the city. As soon as you get to the city limits of New York, the feds are like, oh no! I can't go! I try to put my foot forward and I can't! So I took a break to eat supper and charge my camera battery. And now we're back to the movie. And if it looks like I am really, really hot, it's because I am really, really hot. It's like 25 degrees with no, it's super stuffy in here. I can't have my fan going while I'm recording, so I'm just dying. But that's fine.
Your involvement in this wouldn't have anything to do with the plane crash they claim killed their 2 children, would it?
Children? There are no children.
Oh. But there was a plane crash.
No. We know nothing about a plane crash.
They're like, for FBI agents, they could be better liars. Like, just be like, plane crash. What are you talking about? Like, see, that was easy. I'm like not a amazing liar. Like, look at this. I don't know about a plane crash. Wow, I'm a genius. Like, he's just like, no, there is no plane crash. Like, dude, my gosh, you sound like a robot. Maybe he's an alien.
So, how is it that she and Mr. Carell are having the same delusion, making up imaginary children from the same plane crash?
Well, I don't know, Carell. You could be saying anything to be with her.
Ah, she calls again, you call me.
Lieutenant, I think it's very important that I'm there when you find her.
I think it's very important that you're not. All you're gonna do is trigger her.
That's not what I mean. It's my fault she's out there.
Why?
She was in my care. She still trusts me, or she wouldn't have called.
I don't know. I don't think she trusts anybody anymore, buddy.
Jesus, you don't want this kind of trouble. So just drop it right now. Right now! Tell him to stop, Miss Beretta. Tell him to stop before this goes any further. Tell him!
This is the problem with the government. They always want to fuck around, but they never want to find out.
They're listening.
Okay. The aliens are in the house. It's so fucking dark though, I can't see shit.
Quest Air.
Now this is what I've been waiting for. Like, enough of the running from the feds without ever actually learning anything concrete. Like, I want investigation.
Kelly! Kelly, wait! Kelly, I'm Ann. Ann Pope. No, wait, please listen. I know. I believe you, Kelly. I believe you about everything. I've seen it. It's not human. Jesus Christ.
And the children?
Yes, everything. We'll find them. I promise you that. Do you hear me? We will find them. We will find your son.
Oh my god. I almost just choked on this straw. Jesus. I knew something was coming, but I thought she was gonna get like her head blown off or something.
Beautiful view. What have you done with our kids?
No, Telly! Stay back! No!
Can't believe they just fucking killed him, like, so quickly.
Can you picture him here? No.
She's silly. Why are you trusting the alien? He's not real, Telly. Jesus, are you stupid? You've figured everything out this far, and you haven't figured this out?
It was never about the children.
We were the experiment.
Your connection, mother to child, like an invisible tissue. We can even measure its energy, but we don't fully understand it. So I pose the question, can it be dissolved? And it can. Except for you. You need to.
Oh my god! Like, they're just talking, and then the guy just turns into alien. Like, oh my god!
That boy. What was his name?
What boy? I have a son. I have a son. His name is Sam, you son of a bitch.
They should have called this movie Sam or something like that.
I need more time.
Every time they go flying, it like genuinely like makes me uncomfortable.
Sam! Sam!
Well, I mean, they didn't say they were gonna give him back, my dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 5:30's okay.
Okay. Thanks. See ya.
See ya.
Hi.
He's a little cutie. So did they send her back in time, or like, I'm so confused. Everyone's memory was wiped, so they were never abducted, or she's also the only one who remembers their whole ordeal, is what I'm picking up. I mean, of course, this is a happy ending, but it's also like, she will never be able to talk about what happened to her. Like, all that trauma, she'll never be able to talk about it. It'll be so hard for her to... Words are hard. It'll be so hard for her to process. Oh my god, are you seeing this? My makeup is melting off my face. It's so hot. Anyway, I would say in general, the reviews were right. This movie does go off the rails. Like, at the first 30-ish minutes are pretty normal, and then it goes off the rails real fast, and it's like a lot. Real quick, a lot. And then the fact that the alien face is like... First of all, there's only one alien. Secondly, the fact that the alien face is like only shown once, I don't know, it's a pretty masterful use of that, because that way they don't have to be, like, that presence of aliens is scary and brings a sense of suspense without having to like do a bunch of alien makeup or CGI or whatever. Otherwise, this movie is crazy, man, but thanks for watching it with me, you guys. I think that it was actually a pretty fun movie. Like, kind of freaks me out, if I'm being honest, like the idea of like the kids being taken like that and then everyone forgetting, like, that's one of my biggest fears, but I think that's what it banks on being. It's like a horror, it's like a thriller. Anyway, really good movie, but also really, really weird. But I like it. I like the vision. It's really weird, and I'm into it. I am gonna go take a long cold bath now because I am, oh my god, I am so hot. But I hope you liked this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching this really weird movie with me. And I will see you next time. Bye!